Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Lauri Albert. I am your host, medium and intuitive Lauri Albert. Spiritually Speaking is an interactive, intuitive conversation that embraces all things spiritual. Each week, we discuss different spiritual or life topics. I bring in guests and I take calls on my spirit line for viewers to be part of the conversation or to receive a reading. I will open up the phone lines very soon, not quite just yet, because I want to talk about a couple little things, you know how I do. My spirit line number is, though, for in a little bit, is 818-835-5885. So thanks for joining me tonight. I am like super excited because it's Thanksgiving. It's my favorite time of the year. It's like, you know what? I love Christmas. That's like goes without saying, right? I just love the excitement and the joy, and just everybody is sort of a little bit lighter. Well, a lot of times, but Thanksgiving is at least one day where we are like, I'm thankful for whatever, and I just appreciate that. I really, really love that. So I have more to say about that later. But I wanted to tell you guys a couple stories. I've got some spiritually in the news stories for you. Actually, it's not really spiritual. It's more like happiness in the news. Let's just say it that way, right? So first of all, I had to tell you, I was so super excited when I was like, every week I get, emails and stuff and good news stories, right? I found one this week that just rocked my world. I was super excited. Bill Murray, right? The actor, right? He is a great guy, apparently, So recently he went to a bluegrass concert. Yeah, who knew, right? But hey, it's a fun kind of music, so whatever, right? So he goes to this bluegrass concert in Charleston, and he decided to buy out the venue, and he gave all the tickets away to the strangers waiting in line. Isn't that freaking awesome? I mean, how cool is that? Talk about paying it forward. I don't know. I thought that was really, really cool because, it's like people doing something nice for other people. I just really appreciate that. So, okay. So the next story that I have is, it's from sunnyskies.com. Where do you find this stuff? I don't know. Sunnyskies.com. An 8-year-old in Washingtonville, New York, found a wallet with $1,700 in it. Right? The victim had been mugged, and the 8-year-old returned the wallet. And how, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know all the details, but you know what? Another one. It's like there is good in this world. Oh my gosh. With everything that's going on that's like crappy out there, it's just so nice to hear like people doing the right thing, right? I just love that, right? So and then two more stories that I want to tell you about. There's a dentist in Houston, and he surprised an Air Force veteran with 15,000. Actually, I think he's homeless. I think he was a homeless veteran with, oh no, that's wrong. An Air Force veteran with $15,000 of free dental work. I don't know how bad his situation was, but again, what a great story. I mean, let's think about that. How grateful must this guy be? So, at any rate, and then lastly, my last good news story for the day is there was some high school seniors in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Okay, and this they found out that this homeless veteran passed away, and they put on a funeral for him. And so they honored him. He died like in the streets, and he was a homeless veteran. So how beautiful, how beautiful. I mean, to like think that there are 17 and 18-year-old kids, whatever, that really want to help and do something nice for somebody else. Really, that probably out of all of these was my most the story that made me feel the most hopeful. So I just felt really hopeful with those stories. So at any rate, so those are my spiritually in the news stories. So then I want to really interesting, and I know I say this every week, but it is. It's really interesting. Christopher Renstrom, the astrologer, that I love to bring his weekly astrological forecast in, his horoscope for the world, right? Really interesting week this week. Yeah, so let me just go ahead and read that. That's for this coming week. So it's from like yesterday until next Sunday. Okay. Um, yeah, I need the glasses. You know, some days I need the glasses, and then other days I don't. Anyway, okay, so this is from rulingplanets.com. Christopher Renstrom, he's fantastic, right? Fantastic. Okay, so Neptune comes out of retrograde on November 22nd. That would be tomorrow. For those of you watching this live, this is when you'll be revisiting a situation that you thought you had said goodbye to. Actually, you did say goodbye to it, but it looks like somebody else didn't. Ugh, God, can I think of like 25 situations like that? You know, this could involve an ex-spouse, a former boss, or an old coworker. This person wants to make amends, and it's more for his own good than yours. Interesting, right? He's asking a lot given what went down between the two of you. Nevertheless, the stars are giving you an opportunity to do the right thing by showing someone who had maligned you the true meaning of compassion. There's a reason why forgiveness is such a tall order. It's meant to get us to stretch outside our emotional comfort zones and grow. Forgiveness also allows us to make peace with our past. So, yeah, I mean, it's like I'm so thankful for that too, because seriously though, forgiveness is a huge, huge thing, obviously. And, we just always want to remember that. It's hard. It's not easy to forgive somebody, but it makes them feel better. It's actually, to be honest, forgiveness probably makes them feel more. And this is basically what he was saying. Forgiveness makes the other person probably feel better than you even do, right? But it diffuses the situation, which I always find comforting. So, at any rate, so that was good, and I thought, those are fun, and yeah, all right. So what I want to do now is I want to do not a really fast meditation, a gratitude meditation, and this is perfect for this week, obviously, right? And it's more like a prayer or a meditation. You can just once you hear what I'm going to do, you can do this yourself, and this will be really good for the next couple of days. And I really want to say, actually, this will be a really good meditation that you could use over and over again in the coming month, because I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but Mercury is doing its thing, right? It's not retrograde yet, but it's doing its thing, getting ready for that. And I got to be honest, today was insane. Was it insane for you guys? Insane. I was a nut job today. Just crazy busy and crazy, just like my life. Just crazy, right? So, in order to get some peace going and get some like stress reliever, you may want to like consider this meditation something that can help you for the next month or so, right? So, okay, so let's all close our eyes and get in a really comfortable position. And let's take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe in. You're going to breathe in peace and joy and compassion. And you're going to breathe out stress and frustration and all of that feeling that you have sometimes towards the end of the day, when you've had a really crazy busy day and things maybe didn't go exactly the way that you chose them to go. So breathe that out. Just let it melt off of your body. Take another deep breath in and out. This is our thank you meditation prayer. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the sky and the trees. You can repeat after me. Thank you for the moon and the ocean with its gentle, beautiful waves. And thank you for the flowers that are blooming so beautifully right now. Thank you for the love in my life and all the joy. Thank you, Spirit, for the roof over my head and my blankets and warmth at night. Thank you, Spirit, for my people, my family and friends, loved ones, husband, daughter. They bring such love into my life. Thank you for my people. Thank you for the loved ones that have passed. Thank you for the warm memories and the beautiful messages that sometimes come through. Thank you for allowing me to be here, right now. Thank you for the present, the joy and the beauty of being here right now. And thank you for the ability to be me. Thank you for the me that I am, the me that I was, and the me that I am becoming. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Isn't that great? Oh my God, I love that. It's funny because I do circles and I do stuff like that, and I just end up channeling these meditations. Like I have sort of a cheat sheet here, but I, add on to it, and I just, when you allow spirit to, and I just allow spirit to take over these shows. I allow spirit to take over when I do my meditations and stuff, and the things that come out of my mouth, I mean, it's all channeled. It's all channeled from beautiful, the love of spirit. So thank you for that. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I know I'm talking about myself, but that was beautiful. But again, I channel it. So like, who knows what's going to come out of my mouth? That's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes, right? So I'm going to open the phone lines. I know I've had a couple of calls and I've missed them, and I apologize for that. But if you'd like to call, feel free to call now for a reading, or if you want to tell me what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for right now? Right? It's so much fun. And I wanted to tell you guys, I love another thing that's cool about this time of year is that, okay, so orange clearly is prevalent on my set today, but orange is like the color of this time of year and all that kind of stuff. But orange is the second chakra. Okay, and the second chakra is it's the sacral chakra. Hello, the sacral chakra, and its color is orange, and one of its big things is passion. It's passion for life, passion for yourself, passion for everything. So it's cool. Oh yeah, we have a caller. Hi there, you're live on the air with Lauri. Who am I speaking to?
I'm sorry.
Who am I speaking to? You're live on the air with Lauri.
This is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. You might want to turn down your computer because I can hear myself.
Oh, okay. Let me try to do that right now.
There you go.
Um, okay, sorry about that.
Oh no, that's great. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm doing great, thank you. What can I do for you tonight? What are you grateful for this Thanksgiving season?
Well, I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for having had my husband and my son in my life who are now in spirit. Missing them a
Mm,
lot this season. So
yeah, I absolutely can feel that. Uh, gosh, your son and your husband are in spirit.
yes,
Was I'm getting, and I don't necessarily know. I'm getting I'm getting. I feel like they're both stepping forward, to be honest. And I was he like, and I should, this kind of like goes without saying, but I feel like that it was like father son, and they were like they had a real serious bond. Yes, when they were here.
yes, yes,
Um,
they did.
because I feel like that they're coming in sort of, together, and they're together on the other side. I feel like that there's this might sound silly, but did they? Well, of course, they joke around. I feel like they're joking around a lot, and I feel like that they have several common interests, like on the other side and stuff too. Like for some reason, I'm seeing like cars. Were they interested in cars together?
Uh, yeah, both of them were. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just seeing, and you know what? It's so funny because I feel like that they're both like dirty, like they're tinkering with their cars, and they're both, they have dirt on them, from working on the cars and stuff. Um, they're I really want to tell you that I really get the sense that they are completely at peace, and they want you to really just understand that they are at peace, and that while they miss you, and they love you to pieces, but don't don't cry anymore for them. Like, or I know that's difficult to say, and I hate when people say that, oh, just stop crying, I mean, it's kind of dumb. But the reality is that they want you to have a beautiful life. And yeah, I'm just really getting like strongly that they want you to have a beautiful life. Do you also have a daughter?
Yes.
You have a daughter?
Yes. Yes.
um and they're talking about her. They're saying she's not in spirit though, she's here, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Because they're kind of highlighting her, and they want you to, the two of you, to like, I don't know if if you're not close now or whatever, but they want you to be closer. So they're saying that you two can help each other. Does that make sense to you?
It does. Yes, it does.
Mm. There's so much love. Oh my gosh. And you're going to laugh at this, but I feel like that there's red flowers, and I don't feel like that necessarily that they are roses, but I'm seeing like, and they could be carnations. Do you understand like what I mean by red flowers, like red carnations, or like that really beautiful red color?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Like,
my husband used to bring me flowers all the time. A lot of
oh,
red flowers.
oh, I love that. Well, he's sending you those beautiful red flowers. I feel like that they're carnations, to be honest. I mean, there's something, I don't know if he liked them or you like them, but I feel like there's something special about that really like deep red carnation. So
Right.
he's
Yeah.
sending them to you right now. And you know what? If this again, this is spirit talking to me, but I feel like that he wants you to go buy yourself some red carnations, so that over the next several days you can look at them and know that he's with you. Oh my God, he loves you
Mhm.
so much. Oh my goodness. There's so much love there, so much love.
Yes,
So,
a lot, and and I still try to send them a lot of love, and I know they're around me because I feel them around me a lot. So,
yeah. Oh, they absolutely are. And like I said, they're together. So whatever else you feel, don't like worry about them, because I feel like that they're at peace, and they're just like they're kind of having a big old boy time over on the other side, I mean, that's what it
mhm.
feels like. Tinkering with those
Yeah,
cars though, that was a really strong visual that I was getting on that. So,
great. My husband used to he used to race cars, but he taught me a lot about working on cars as well as my son. So yeah, they
oh,
both love cars.
oh, that's so beautiful, so beautiful. And what is your name
Yeah.
again?
Brenda.
Brenda. Sorry, Brenda. I'm terrible with names, so I try really hard.
Okay. I so understand.
Thank you so much for the call. And your family loves you very, very much, and they are with you a lot. So go get some carnations.
Okay. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it, Lori.
No problem, no problem. Have a wonderful evening and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care. Bye bye. Ah, how beautiful. Oh my God, red carnations. I knew they weren't roses because roses look different, kind of thing. And we have yet another caller. Hi there, you're live on the air with Lauri. Who am I speaking to?
This is Kate.
Kate?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Hi,
Kate.
Kate. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. You too.
Okay, I want to hear what you're grateful for tonight.
Oh, so much. Grateful for my family. I'm grateful for spirit in my life. I'm grateful for too much.
That's great.
I almost want to say too much.
Well, yeah, right. I understand what you mean, though. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I just appreciate when people appreciate it. I appreciate when people appreciate the good things that are happening in their life. I mean, it's okay to be sad once in a while. It's okay to have down times, but it's good to always appreciate the good things in your life, right? So what can I do for you this evening?
I am very intuitive myself, but I'm having a hard time hearing from my mom, who's in spirit, and any messages that she might have for me regarding this new chapter in my life, and I'm just having a hard time connecting with her energy.
Well, first of all, are you meditating?
Trying. Yeah, I know
I hear that 25 times a day, so don't worry. Okay, so sometimes when this is sort of channeled by spirit, this isn't coming from me because I feel like I'm feeling your mother's presence. Did she have white hair, by the way?
Yes. Started to go gray.
Right, I'm sorry. I should just say light. Yeah, because I can never tell. I don't know what the difference between white and gray is, to be honest. But so I feel like she's sitting here, and the thing that I'm getting from her and actually from your guides is that, sometimes when there's a transition going on in our life, sometimes you have different spirit guides that come in during those specific, transformational times. So because of that, your energy field has changed a little bit. And wow, I am so channeling this because I don't even have a clue what I'm saying. There's you understand what I'm saying, right? By that.
Yes. I totally get it.
Because your energy field is changing. And so you've got new guides coming in and you've got other guides sort of stepping aside for now. And so I feel like that's kind of what's going on. Never fear, though. Your mom is always there. I mean, and I think you probably know that if you're intuitive. I'm sure you get that. I feel like that she's sort of backing off just a hair so that you can learn how to connect with these spirit guides that are with you. Have you been noticing your spirit guides coming through lately, or?
Yes, more just like physical signs. Like I had a hawk literally like almost fly into my windshield the other day, and I saw the hawk like 45 times, which I know is my guide's way of connecting with me.
Oh my gosh.
And I've been getting a lot of different names. I've been seeing a lot of different, just like symbols.
Right.
That didn't mean anything before, but I know mean something now.
That's incredible. Oh, I love hearing that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'll tell you what. The way you're going to connect with your guides and your mom is, I hate to say this, but through meditation. Meditation is going to be the way to do. I have to tell you, I started a meditation class. I've been meditating for like 20 years. Okay. I started a meditation class last night. Not me giving it. I'm enrolled in it, right? And this rocked my socks off. And it's like we all have different levels where we're at meditation-wise, and there is no wrong. Is my point. Okay, there is no wrong. So just allow yourself. The gentleman that's leading the class I'm taking was like, "Oh no, you need to do it in silence," and I'm just like, ugh. I mean, I don't like to listen to music when I do it, but I listen to sort of ethereal stuff like tones.
Right.
But you know what? Ocean waves. I mean, how hard is that? So if
Right.
and if you start getting those thoughts coming in, your grocery list, your to-do list, and I got to do this, got to do that, just gently push it aside. And it's interesting
Mhm.
because if you like actually visualize with your eyes closed, pushing whatever the thought is to the side, and then just keep doing that, and don't make
Mhm.
yourself wrong, don't make
Right.
yourself wrong. Just sit. And if it's only for 10 minutes, it's only for 10 minutes. If it's 15,
Right.
kind of just keep working it through, But I really feel like that the answers will come to you. I really, really do. And
Okay, great.
let me just hold on just 1 second. I think they have something else they want to
Mhm.
say. Okay, first of all, if your mother, this is is your grandmother in spirit too?
Yes.
Okay, so they would be together, I feel like. And
Yes.
I feel like this is your grandmother. One is taller than the other. I feel like the one is sitting down. I feel like your mother is sitting down, but I feel like your grandmother is standing up behind her. Not quite sure why.
Mhm.
But I don't feel like that she had gray or white hair. Do you know that
No,
maybe?
she didn't.
She didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes me feel better. Okay. So yeah, the white hair is your mother. Now, it's like this. I feel like that they're just both sending you this like wave of energy. This like they're sending you stuff. You may not feel it, but they're sending it to you. They're sending you love, and they're sending you compassion. And actually, to be honest, the big word that I'm feeling right here, actually two words, is, this is going to sound so weird, but peace and joy. They want you
Mhm.
to have, boy, they're talkative. I like
Mhm.
them.
Oh no, when she gets going, good luck
I
if
know.
you're going to try to read anybody else tonight, because
I
she'll just
know. That's
stand
how
right
I
next to
feel.
you
Like
the
she's
entire
like, say
night.
this, say that. It's going on. But I
Yeah.
love spirits like that. That's awesome. Okay, so here's the deal. Um, Peace, because you need to. I think you just made a decision about something,
Mhm.
and you
Mhm.
made the correct decision. And you need to. And it's
Okay.
not even just that you made the correct decision, but you need to make it the correct decision. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then the joy, they're just like throwing that out to you as well, because they want you to take joy in it. Okay, in this new
Mhm.
chapter, this new thing that's moving forward. Just take joy in it. And I feel like that might be a little bit of a challenge for you, but
Mhm.
they're saying that, you know what, when you find the joy, finding the gratitude in things is fantastic, but finding the joy in it is kind of like a whole different thing. But they want you to try to do that as well.
Okay. That makes sense.
What's your mother's name and what's your grandmother's name?
Mary is my mom's name, and Doris is her mom.
Oh my gosh, they're great. They're just fantastic. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so much fun.
You're
I
gonna have
love them.
company. Have fun with them.
What's that?
You're gonna have company all night long. Have
Oh
fun
no.
with them.
Hey, that's okay. I love it. You wouldn't believe the things that happened all night long after the show. So,
Right. Exactly.
well,
Well,
thanks
thank
so
you
much
so much.
thank you for calling. I really appreciate it. Have a great Thanksgiving, and
You too.
have a great night. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Aw, I love that. I love fun readings like that. They're so much fun. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Spirit line is 818-835-5885 if you'd like to call. But you need to be prepared to tell me something you're grateful for. So there you go. So yeah, so I wanted to. Okay, so I was telling you guys about the sacral chakra, how it's orange, right? I just find it so fascinating to be uh, okay, hold on just 1 second. I have another caller, and I will tell you guys about the sacral chakra. Hi, you're live on the air with Lauri. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, it's Joe. How are you?
Joe.
Yeah.
I'm great. How are
Um.
you?
Well, I'm here. I'm here. Nick is decorating for Christmas, and his grandmother is like coming in, like really strong.
Oh.
So I was wondering if you were picking up on it too, because I'm watching you, and it's like,
Oh, that's great.
whoa, she's like screaming in my ear.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fantastic. So first of all, you need to tell me one thing you're grateful for, and then Nick needs to tell me, or
Okay.
you can tell me through him, or you can tell me through you what he's grateful for. I just want to hear what you're grateful
Yeah.
for.
Let me just put you on mute here too because I know the rhythm. Um, well, I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for our friendship, but I'm also grateful that he came into my life at this point, and I think he's grateful for Christmas right now. So he loves this. Yeah, he's putting the tree up, and um, he's putting up what is this? Snowflakes? Snowflakes
Oh,
on the wall.
nice. Oh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Aw.
silver snowflakes. So
Okay, well, you
he's
have to take
redecorating the
pictures.
apartment.
Tell him
I
to
will.
take
I will. I'll
pictures
send you pictures.
and send them to me. I want to see them.
I will. I will.
That's great.
I'll send them tomorrow.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah, yeah.
His grandmother, was she sort of tall and thin?
I, was your grandmother tall and thin? Yep. Yes.
Okay, all right. And I'm seeing kind of shorter hair. Okay, yeah, and
Yes.
she's very active. Like I feel like she was really energetic. I'm getting all the energetic spirits tonight, which is great.
Yeah, and I'm getting it too. So it's like
That's great. That's awesome.
when the past call came in with the grandmother and the mother.
Yes.
It was like she was screaming in my ear, "Get me on the phone next."
That's fantastic. Oh, I love it. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I know.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting from her. She is like, first of all, she's jumping around. Can Nick hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because I'm not on the speaker. He's
Okay,
busy. I'll play it back for him afterwards.
Okay, yeah, you can play it back for him. Okay, so here's the thing. She is super excited. Like, she is like really. Okay, she's talking really fast. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was getting speed.
Yeah, she's talking really fast. Okay, so here's what she's saying to me. She's saying that she's really in tune to joy, and this is like sort of a theme for tonight, like the joy and the gratitude for like life, right? So what she's saying is that your vibration and Nick's vibration is like so aligned and so in sync right now that she couldn't be happier. She is so thrilled because it's about, for her on the other side, it's about like the vibration. I think that there was and I'll just go ahead and say this. I'm sorry, Nick, if I'm revealing too much or whatever, but I feel like that Nick was in a relationship before where the vibration was kind of like this, and it was like one person was giving and the other person wasn't, and there was mutual respect there, but it just wasn't quite right. The vibrations were like this. So she's real happy that I feel like she's like, oh, they're so in sync, right? So that's good. Okay, so let's see, what else does she want to say? She's really happy. Oh, this is so funny. She's being such a grandma. She's really happy with the way he's presenting himself. That's what she said. He's presenting himself really, really well at work, with friends, with new friends, with old friends. He's like, it's like something sort of clicked in his mind recently, and he's how do I want to say this? Something sort of clicked in his mind recently, and he's just like he's being a little bit more of who he's supposed to be in the world. Okay?
Yeah.
And he's got, obviously he's got you around him, but he's got like more right people around him. You know what I mean? And it's not just you. She's really thankful for you, but it's not even just you. He's choosing the right people to be around, and she's just really glad for that. She's
and that's what I'm feeling too. It's like suddenly what you're feeling about her is like what I'm feeling right now. Like she's jumping up and down. It's like whoa, yes, that type of thing.
She's so thankful. She is so thankful for you. She's just so grateful to be able to have this opportunity to talk to him as well. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
exciting. I know. It's like you channeled my mother a couple of weeks ago, but this one is even more lively than her. But she was a little younger when she passed too. So I'm
seeing her in her like maybe 50s or 60s, not 1960s, but like.
No, that's probably where that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like she's in her 50s or 60s, and that's when she would have been he would have been a kid.
Okay.
So, so it would have been been more. The relationship would have been stronger then.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
always she's saying to me, I always knew he was going to be fine and he was going to be good.
yeah,
But you know what?
yeah.
Sometimes, and this is her talking, not me, right? But she's saying
Right.
sometimes
Yeah,
you need to lose your way a little bit in order to find the right way. So
yeah,
that's what she's saying. So that's nice.
yeah.
Now,
And I get that rang. I got chills when you said that. So that's right.
what was her
Yeah.
first name?
I don't know. What was your grandmother's first name? Carol.
Carol. Oh, that's nice. That's my mom's name. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's your mother's name too.
Yeah,
How
that's
about
my
that?
mother's
Yeah.
name. Makes me feel like
Yeah.
warm and fuzzy, kind of thing. Um,
Oh,
so
she's
yeah.
smiling right now. I can tell.
Oh
You feel
yeah,
that too?
absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like
Yeah.
that she was like Maud, like she was like not the
Yeah.
character Maud, but she was like cool, and
Yeah.
she was just cool. I feel like that was
Yeah.
sort of who
Yeah.
she was. She was just kind of cool. I almost feel
Yeah.
that
Yeah. I think you're right.
I almost feel she was like lanky, like she was sort of tall and thin, and she was sort of lanky, and she carried herself really cool. So just
Right. Yeah. Her husband's tall. Her husband is tall.
Oh, really?
So yeah, yeah.
Is Nick
They're
tall?
both rather tall people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Nick tall?
Yeah. No, it's about 5'5".
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's average, taller than me. I'm only 5'3". So.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But
So yeah, she's just there's
you're
just
amongst
so
short
much-
people. You know that.
Yeah. I'm short too.
I know you are. Yeah. We've had that discussion.
That's us, right?
Yeah, that's us. The short spiritual group.
The short people, right?
But yeah.
Okay. So let me see. Is there any last little thing she wants to say?
I know she's sort of waving away. Is that what you're getting?
Yeah, she's kind of.
She's like,
well, she is to me.
Happy to visit. She's still watching.
Well,
she's still watching him decorate. But.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like that there's like something going on with her and the decorating. Was she like big into Christmas as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, was she big into Christmas with you?
That's her holiday.
Yeah, that was her holiday.
Right. So that's
yeah.
why she came through, because she's super excited. And she's like,
yeah, she is super excited.
Are you guys getting like a live tree? Because there's something about a live tree, and it needs to be.
He wants to, but no, he bought a beautiful artificial.
Oh, okay.
So, he's decorating it beautifully.
Oh,
so.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Well, I have to say, she loves you both, and she's super, super proud.
Good.
Super proud
Good.
of you
I thought
both.
that was the feeling.
So,
Yeah.
So thanks for
great.
calling.
I just wanted to say hi, and I know your day was crazy, so I'll let you go
right?
to another call. But I had to call because she was just like screaming in my ear, going, "Call her, call her, call her."
But see, that's what I love.
Yeah.
When people
See, you're doing it cross
that.
country now. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I love when people listen to that. If you get that urge, I'm supposed to call, then call, please call, because.
Oh no, it was I follow. Yeah, I follow my instincts, just like you do. If somebody's saying to me, spirit guide or something, you get this feeling of, I must do this right now.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Exactly. And so
yeah,
that's why.
Great.
Because I feel like, I'll just be honest, I'm going to say this. I feel like that there's somebody watching out there that is like, should I? And there's like, come on, kind of thing. So.
Yep.
We'll see.
And more people should call you because of that.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah. Anybody out there listening, call her because she's, if you feel it, do it. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the vibration is so high tonight because we're talking about gratefulness.
Yeah.
We're talking about gratitude. We're talking about.
Yeah, and the meditation was great.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, that was so channeled. It is channeled. I don't even know what I say half the time.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling, Joe. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you soon.
Take
care.
Both of you have fun tonight.
I'll play it back for him. Yeah. Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
That's so cool. Because that's what it's about. And I'm just feeling like, I don't know about you guys, but my vibration and the vibration in this room is so high right now. It's so exciting and happy and up. And oh my God, I love that. Love that. So at any rate, I'm excited. It's a good day. It's it was like I said before, it was a crazy day. But it's good. It feels good, So at any rate, there you go on that. Okay, so I want to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the sacral chakra real fast, right? So I can get it out. Okay, so it's color is sacral. It's the second chakra, which is down here in like your below your gut, like below your belly button. Okay, passion is what it's about, and it's your passion for gratitude, your passion for life, your passion for just your passion in general, whatever that word means to you, it's your passion, right? And so I just think that that's so cool that, Thanksgiving and orange, and it's kind of all related. So that was my story about that. So I want to tell you a couple other little stories of gratitude here. I want to get into how. Well, first of all, let me just tell you this. Okay, so I'll just tell you. You guys know I bring my life to the show, right? So I go to Weight Watcher meetings. There, I said it. Right? So I go to Weight Watcher meetings, and it's great, But it was funny because, they don't know that what I do at all, right? But I always bring sort of an element of spirituality to these meetings, and it's actually kind of funny. The leader on this past Saturday was like, okay, so what is everybody grateful for? And I'm just like, so I take it initially, I'm taking it to the level of I'm thankful for, the beauty of life. And I'm getting real like into it. And she's like, and these other people were like, well, I'm grateful for family, and I'm grateful, it's a Weight Watcher meeting, right? And so then you start saying, I'm grateful for pumpkin pie, and everybody starts laughing, and then other people start talking. So of course it all like goes around to food, but it was just so humorous to me because here I was. Here I was going, yeah, I'm grateful for the beauty of life, and I'm getting all like, woo, woo about it. It's kind of funny. So at any rate, but you know what? Gratitude and whatever it is, whether you're grateful for pumpkin pie, great, awesome, great, that's fantastic, right? Just be grateful for whatever, and your vibration will be up. At any rate, gratitude is really, really easy this time of year, right? Because we're forced to kind of think about it. I shouldn't say forced about it, but it's like everywhere. It's everywhere, right? Your friends and your family. We need to do this the rest of the year, don't you think? Gosh, um, if you've ever consistently considered gratitude on an ongoing basis, what does that do for you? What does that do for you? What do you feel consistent when you consistently notice the good things in your life and are grateful for them? Right? What does that mean? What is that like for you? I want to say this, that it's okay to be sad, especially this time of year. A lot of people are sad, and because they miss their loved ones, and just they miss the fun times and the old times and all of that stuff. I mean, I'm like first on that list. My father's in spirit, and I just remember driving over to grandma's house and doing all that, and trying to get up the road in the snow because there was the snow was covering the roads, and we couldn't get up a hill, and it was all that kind of stuff. I just remember those times. Those are fun times, but I miss them. However, and this is hard to do sometimes when you're in the depths of that, I miss them, I miss them, I miss them. What have you got right in front of you? What have you got right in front of you right now? When you start to recognize those things in front of you, life becomes different. And you can create those new things. You can create a new way of being for yourself. Okay, so let me give you the call-in number because I want somebody else to call. Give me a call and talk. Let's talk about gratitude. 818-835-5885. And those difficult times. But here's the question: do we really, when we go through those sad times, I want people to understand that you can own that. I was telling somebody just yesterday, about owning the negative things that happen in your life. It's okay to own them. It's not okay to swim in them. Okay? And if you want to be happy in your life again, just start a little bit at a time. You can do that. Or here's the question: do you want to stay in that in that sad place? Do you enjoy being in that sad place? And most people would say, of course not. But if you really answer that question to yourself, do you feel like it feels right to be in that sad place? I don't know. Only you can answer that, right? Like I said, it's good to look at both sides. Um, the trick is to recognize the sad, but also recognize that there is truly goodness in this world. And that's why I want to talk about the good news stories during the day. And I want to talk about what we're grateful for. I just, it's what we have to do. It's what we have to do. We have to like look at the good things. There's so much negativity that, and you know what I was like saying today, I could do this show and talk about all the crappy things that are in the world and put a positive spin on them. But you know what? I decided I didn't want to do that because I don't need to go into depth about them. We already know what those negative things are, and you know what, honestly, my negative things might be different than your negative things. That's the truth, right? But we can always put a spin on it. And in my meditations, and in a lot of the seminars I've been to, talking about raising your vibration and that sort of thing, it's not about like talking about the negative thing, but then finding the positive thing about it necessarily. It's also about, how do I want to put this? It's also about just sort of, and this is going to sound terrible, but pushing that away and just like putting it aside for a while. Like I'm like a huge news buff. I really am. I know that sounds crazy. Somebody so spiritual being kind of a news buff, it just makes me laugh, right? So, but it's good to push that away and just not pay attention to it for a little while. And then you can always come back. It's always going to be there. Always going to be there. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to push it away, push it aside. Don't go to the news for a couple of days or a week or whatever it is, and then just like sit in the gratitude of life for a little while, or sit in something positive. Go to the movies, or just like take a walk, connect with nature. Because when you do that, then when you go back to the news, it doesn't have that same sort of effect on you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it's really, really interesting to be able to do that. And I want to say, make sure that you say thank you enough. Okay, say thank you enough. Say thank you to spirit. A lot of like I was saying, a lot of friends. I get a lot of calls this time of year, and a lot of people talking to me about how things are sad and such passed away, and it's all of that stuff that I was talking about before. But you know what? We can always say thank you to them, like in that prayer or when you first wake up in the morning. I don't do this now so much, which isn't good. But first thing, somebody told me one time, maybe it was Esther Hicks, said, first thing before you put your feet, no, it wasn't Esther Hicks, it was Wayne Dyer. Before you put your feet on the ground, just say thank you. You don't even have to say thank you for anything specific. Just say thank you. I mean, that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know. I always thought that was cool. And then I have another quote, actually, that I wanted to read. Pull out the glasses again. Yes, I will. A Wayne Dyer quote for today, and this is like perfect. It goes with everything that I've been talking about, that we've been talking about, right? So this is Wayne Dyer. Give yourself a gift of 5 minutes of contemplation in awe of everything you see around you. Go outside and turn your attention to the many miracles around you. And you know what? I'm sorry, but that's easy to do. If you go out and you just walk out your front door and you look at the tall tree that's been there for centuries, right? So at any rate, okay, so this 5 minutes a day regimen of appreciation and gratitude will help you to focus your life in awe. And you know what? First of all, I just love him. I just think he's, there's something so special about that man. He actually said before he passed, if you call me in, I will be there. And you know what? Maybe I'll do a show on everything Wayne Dyer and call him in and see if he comes through. Oh, that would be so much fun. Oh, wow. See, I just created another show. It's so much fun, right? I love it. I love it. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys a couple of little funny spirit stories that I have. So yeah, I probably have enough time for one more reading if you want to call in, 818-835-5885. So yeah, if you want to call in. If not, then you'll just listen to my silly spirit stories. So okay, so I actually, this isn't quite a silly spirit story. It's kind of interesting. It's just like a spirit story that's kind of interesting. I belong to these, I have belonged throughout the years, different circles. We call them development circles, right? And this one that I was involved in, there was like maybe 5 or 6 of us, and we used to see each other every week. And it was great. And we got to know each other, personally as well as, developmentally. Does that sound right? Mediumistically, right? So we knew each other pretty well. Well, the one lady got sick and she passed away. She got cancer and whatever, and she passed away. And that was really sad. And, when we thought, oh, is she going to come through? And honestly, I never felt her come through until and I swear to God, about a year after she passed away, I got an email from her. Like, seriously, I got an email from her. Like, I'm sure, this was, email was prevalent. It's not like not like email hasn't been around for a long time, but I got an email from her like a year after she passed. And I was like, oh my God, her name was Ava. And if anybody that was in the circle with us is listening, yeah, it was so much fun. I mean, she knew her crap, man. She was like tough. She was a tough cookie, and she was awesome. And I'm sitting here talking about her. She's probably gonna come through, but she was a tough cookie, and she had it going on. She was very connected to spirit, and I just pray that she's with her. Her son was in spirit as well, and so I just pray that she's with her son. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got an email from her. Like, who would have thought? It was kind of cool. So and then. And this is around that same time that sort of happened. A friend of mine, she loved the idea of ghost hunting and all that stuff. And so she rented out a room one time at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Now, Marilyn Monroe died at her house. I mean, that's known, okay? But she used to hang out at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, which is in like downtown Hollywood. It's like this huge, big hotel that I've been at many times. And I'm telling you, I don't want to say I get creeped out when I go in there, but the energy in there is so strong. So strong. And it's like, yeah, it's just really strong. I'll just leave it at that. I've had things happen to me there, which is kind of fun, but it's really strong energy there. Anyway, so she rents this room out, and she like goes and she stays there overnight, and she like contacts, and she's like hanging out with Marilyn Monroe. How cool is that? And I'm just like, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, so I just thought that was kind of cool. I was thinking of I was actually, and you know what? I can't find anybody to go with me, and I'm dying to go to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery and the other cemetery that's down there, which I can't think of the name of right now, where Hugh Hefner and Marilyn Monroe they're buried. I would love to go there. I would love that. So, we have a call. Okay, so I have time for one quick call. Hi there, you're live on the air with Lauri. Who am I speaking to?
Hello?
Hi, who am I speaking to?
This is Sissy.
Sissy?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Sissy. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You might want to turn your computer down because I can hear myself talking.
I turned it off.
Oh, you did? So, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, can you tell me one thing that you're grateful for?
My children.
Oh, that's so nice. I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. What can I do for you tonight?
I've been going through some stuff with my daughter, and I just need to know if things will get better with it, or
okay.
It's going to get worse, or what?
Or what, right? Is she? Do you mind me asking how old she is?
She's 13.
She's 13. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. I had a 13-year-old at one point.
Well, she's a good kid. It's just
Yeah, I
she had a
understand.
fight in school and it caused the problems.
Right, right. Well, I have to tell you, I'm really kind of getting from your guides that I hate to say this to you, but it's going to get a little worse before it gets better. But I don't see it. I don't see it getting really that bad. I feel like
Okay.
that you're an involved mom. Like based on your energy, I feel like that you're an involved mother, and you're trying to find ways of dealing with whatever the situation is that is not necessarily like, are you looking at like most people would do X, Y, Z, but I feel like that maybe you're looking at A, B, and C as well. Does that make sense? Like you're looking at whatever the
Yeah.
situation is.
I'm looking at every aspect.
Right. That's what I feel like. I feel like that you're like, like I always say that most people where, in a situation where most people would turn right, I would turn left because I like to find the other situation. And I feel like that that's what you're doing. You're trying to find
Hmm.
the answer on left. And I feel like that actually might be where you find your answer. Um, I want to say that somebody is, there's somebody that has just come into your life or is about to come into your life that's going to help with this situation. Um, does that make sense to you? Have you met somebody that can
Yeah.
help with whatever the situation is?
I've actually talked to people from, our capital Board of Education
Okay.
concerning it, so that could be it.
Okay. But I feel like that they're going to be real. What's the word? It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help. It's going to be. I keep getting the word, and this kind of doesn't make sense to me, but it might be to you. It might make sense to you. Is that educational for you? I feel like that it's going to be educational for you. Like you're learning a lot,
Hmm.
is what I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, and I feel like that there's this person that is going to be coming in, whether they have or not, I'm not sure, but it's going to be a real sort of advocate for you, sort of somebody
Hmm.
on your side. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
Good, good.
right now everybody's against my daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so
Well,
sorry to hear that.
the kicker is it wasn't her fault.
Hmm. Well, I do want to tell you. I do want to tell you one thing. Um, that she's got a spirit with her, and I feel like it's a male spirit. I don't know if it's your father or I'm not sure if it's your father or your grandfather, but there's a male with her that I don't believe
Is
she
there a
ever met.
description?
I'm sorry?
I mean, can you describe him or?
Sure. I'm like, okay, show me yourself. um, I feel like that he's got brown hair, not like real dark, not like real dark brown, but like brown hair, and it's sort of straight and short. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to cough, so I feel like that there was something maybe with his I don't know if it was lungs or something up in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was my dad.
Oh, okay. So he is with her, and I feel like that he is like he's telling me, you know what? You were just talking about an advocate like here on earth. Um, he is
Hmm.
her advocate in spirit. So just know that. Just just know that he is with her in from the spirit world, and he is. I feel like that he comforts her at night while she's sleeping. Oh, that's so beautiful. I feel like that he comforts her while she's sleeping. And I'm getting the sense that he's telling me that she's been having trouble sleeping lately. So,
Yeah.
uh, but he's doing his best to comfort her, and he's telling me he's so sweet. He's saying, now don't let her tell your daughter this because you don't want to freak her out. So
Yeah.
okay. So don't tell her, but he's there. And just know that in the middle of the night, when you don't have your eyes on your daughter, that he is there and he's comforting her. And he's doing everything he can for to do his part from spirit on the other side. So.
That makes sense because they were close.
Oh, they were?
She used to say she was going to marry her pap.
Oh, so they did meet. Okay. I wasn't really
Yeah,
clear.
she was 6.
Okay. Okay. So maybe
when he
it's just
passed.
maybe I'm just sensing that they hadn't met because it's been a while. So I don't know why I was
Hmm.
getting that. So, but um I feel like that secretly she talks to him as well. So she knows he's around. She knows he's around. And for
Yeah.
that, in saying that, I feel like that you need to know that he's around. Okay? He's
Yeah.
always been like your biggest fan is what he's saying. I've always been like her biggest fan. Life wasn't perfect, but I this is what he's saying. Life wasn't perfect, but I always believed in her. So I'll just give you that. Uh, and he will be with your daughter. What is your daughter's name?
Serena.
Serena. Okay, that's a beautiful name. Oh, it's gorgeous. Um, so yeah, so he is with Serena, and I feel like that he is telling us that because he doesn't want you. Obviously, you're going to worry. You're the mom. Without that goes without saying, but I feel like that he wants you to know that so that maybe he might take a little bit of the worry off. So does that make sense?
That helps. Oh yeah.
So
Since my blood pressure's been running high because of it.
yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I feel like that things are like headed down a path. It's not going to be so great for a little bit, but I feel like that it's gonna rise back up because you're on a path that is going to ensure that it's things are going to go better. So I'll just
Yeah.
I'll leave you with
Because the
that.
path I'm going down is not just for my daughter.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's for all these kids.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I really get that from your energy too. You're like one of those people that is like when something happens to you, you sort of take on a cause. I really get that from your energy. Like you have compassion is what I'm sensing actually is what I want to say. So I feel
Yeah.
like that you have
And it probably doesn't help because I'm an empath too, so.
Oh no. Oh my God. Are you
And a
protecting
Pisces.
yourself? Please tell me you're protecting yourself. Are you protecting yourself?
I try.
Okay. All right.
It's been a while.
I know. Trust me, I know. I shouldn't say it's the worst because it's not the worst because I love being able to feel and to have the compassion that I have. But you know what? We have
Mhm.
to protect ourselves. That blanket of protection around you when you start feeling a little overwhelmed, please go to that. Please, please, please go to that.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been lately, so I need to start again.
yeah. Well, I wish you the best,
This has been a
all the
nightmare.
love and luck in the world, and your father is right there with you, helping you along. So, okay.
I appreciate it. I
Sure, no
appreciate
problem.
it. That helped me a lot.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. So great. Have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving, and don't eat too much, okay?
You too.
Okay. All right.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Bye bye. Oh, what a great way to end the show. Oh my gosh, what a great way to end the show. I'm so happy. I wish you all a fantastic, fantastic Thanksgiving. Go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. It's laurialbert.com. So it's LauriAlbert.com. And sign up for my newsletter. It's not like I send them out a whole lot or anything. I don't send them out every week or anything like that, but I just like to keep in touch, and that sort of thing. So, and you can like me on my Facebook page, which is Lauri Albert, a happy medium, intuitive, and life advisor. Anyway, so again, I wish you all a fantastic Thanksgiving and a great evening, and I am grateful for you all very much so. And thank you so much. Have a great night. Take care.
Thank you for watching Spiritually Speaking with Lauri Albert.